Hello and welcome back, everybody, with more Dragon Ball Z team training between episodes. I got the save files working. I had to actually recreate my save file all the way up to this point, and I've done it perfectly. I've caught all the same fighters, I almost called them Pokemon, caught all the same fighters, leveled them up to the same levels, made sure they have the same abilities, fought the same trainers, everything. I think I've perfectly recreated it. I bet you I even have the same amount of money. I think this is how much we had, I'm not sure. But I think I've perfectly recreated it. So, net play probably works. I've also leveled up a bit off screen like I said I would. Left Yamcha, Piccolo, and Vegeta at normal. Bear Thief, I overleveled accidentally. I meant to put him at 8. He leveled to 9, because it turns out Bear Thief levels extremely quickly. We got Krillin, Saipaman to 8. He learned Acid. He learned... What did he learn again?
Taizoken? Something?
Zanzoken, which is like double team. So he can raise his evasiveness. So here's what I'm thinking. I'm probably gonna go in a lot weaker than Yajirobe, but what I can do is I open with my Cyberman, who does know Acid now, and Acid has an ability that can cause burning, which is nice. But I'm thinking what I do is I keep leering, because it says here lowers defense stat. In reality, it lowers attack in this game. So I leer until he dies to lower the attack of the first dude he has. Then I throw Krillin, and because he's not getting hit as hard, he has time to start double teaming over and over until he's really hard to hit. I have some healing items as well that we've picked up through the game to keep him alive in case of, like, you know, the stray hit getting in. Once his evasiveness is really high, he can just keep fighting, probably take out the first guy, and if he can't take out the second guy, he can soften him up for Vegeta to finish him off with Gallic Gun. That's my tactic. I think that's gonna work pretty well.
Guess we'll have to see.
Yeah, I thought this one through. I think that this is gonna go well. Alright.
The only thing I see wrong with it is that you may not be dealing a whole lot of damage.
Yeah, I do worry, because I don't know what he's gonna use. I imagine it's gonna be fighters we haven't seen yet, because, I mean, like, Brock in the regular game was using Pokemon that you don't get till Mount Moon. So... A new trainer again. I hope you're not a rookie like the others. My fighters all are all Saiyans, and I've been able to train them thanks to my willpower.
Oh, that's what they're calling it nowadays.
Is this modified dialogue from Brock?
Yep.
Okay. Don't you feel this intense aura in my capsules?
Distance, please.
What was that in the original game? Was that
I don't remember.
intense aura from my balls? They're waiting for their next fight, the capsules are? Then let me give you some advice. Be as determined as me, and get ready for this battle, because I'm not easy to defeat. I kind of wish it was...
That whole dialogue was rewritten, by the way. None of that was in Brock's original.
Okay, good. I kind of wish it was more in character. I don't feel like that felt very Yajirobe. Oh, that's not a bad Yajirobe sprite.
He looks a little,
Goofy?
Little.
Oh my god. Okay, he's using a Raditz. Okay, so that's a level 12 Raditz. Yes, because we have multiple, weirdly enough. You know, I'm a little tempted to open with Acid just on the off chance that I burn him. But at the same time, that's risky. I'm likely not going to hurt him much. I'm probably not going to burn him. And Leer is more stable of doing what I want to get done. But isn't it if you're burned, you have like half the attack power?
Yeah, you deal half the attack power.
That'd be really good. Okay, I'm gonna
Leer.
Leer.
A chance of happening.
Oh shit, he's got sand power. What's that do? It looks like healing.
Transform.
Attack. Oh shit! Attack grows, defends hers. Okay, that throws a spanner in the works. I gotta burn this guy. Shit. Oh no. This is gonna get out of control if I don't deal with it. Okay, the Gallic Gun will bypass the defense up, but he's still getting his attack up, and it could really mess with us. Okay, we burned him. Nice. Okay, so that seems like it might actually have a decent burn chance then, because the one time I tested it, I also got a burn. Okay, I'm switching to Vegeta, so he completely fucked up my plan. You know what? Just keep using Saiyan power. Don't throw a single punch. I'm cool with that. Okay, so now we know at least Raditz learns Saiyan power, and that's a really good move.
It's just bulk up.
Yeah, I like bulk up. Okay, well, power up is just a lamer version of Saiyan power. It's just attack up. But I don't care because I'm not punching anyway. I'm using my Gallic gun. Okay, I thought that was gonna be worse. I can finish him with a punch.
Well, he's gonna heal. No, he's not.
Oh shit, I can't finish him with a punch. Oh my god.
Yeah, he had defense up, remember?
Yeah, but he had like a sliver. Shit.
But he is one level higher than you.
That is a good point. Oh, he's got a Nappa!
It's Nappets!
Oh my god, he's got Nappets and Rado. Okay, let's see if we can burn him. Come on. It's the ultimate battle. Nappa versus his own Simon. Hey, that's a good sprite. I like that. Headbutt, that makes sense. Oh!
Yeep.
Oh god, I flinched. Please miss your next move? Shit. Okay, we didn't get to burn him. That's really bad.
I think we're SOL.
Okay, hold on. What moves does Yamcha have again? I don't think he's got any good ones. Kick and guard. Yeah, that's no good. Piccolo?
Punch and kick, I think. Oh, and giant form.
Oh, right. Giant form is like the same thing as Saiyan power. I'm trying to think if we have any, like, effects we could throw out. Like, if we had someone we could suicide just to get an effect on him, you know?
We don't.
We don't. Yeah, we're really light on effects. We're pretty much all
what
just
does
regular
Drunken Fist
effects.
do?
Drunken Fist is swift, basically. It's the power of a punch. It's like 40 damage, and it can't miss.
Oh, okay.
And then we have Karate Chop, which is 50, high crit. We have his After Image. You know, we can hope for the best on After Image. I'm just worried that he's gonna start using, like, Sand Power or something. Shit, of course he is. Hey, if he keeps using Sand Power, and I keep using my Zenzoku, I might win, but I'm just gonna be, like, chipping away at him at that point, and one lucky punch is all it takes to kill me then. Fuck.
Yeah, that wasn't lasting long.
Oh, wow! Is this tactic worth God, it's all I've got. Oh, nope, nope, okay. All I did was give him a use of Saiyan power. I don't think we're getting this one. Are we faster than him? Maybe Nappa's slow?
I mean...
Okay, he's slower than level 11 Vegeta.
But he's also still powered up.
God, that didn't do much, and that was my best hit by far. I'm wondering if I should take people out of the PC to bring in here. You know, rework the team now that we know what we're dealing with. Should I giant form?
It would help.
I think I need it to compete. Oh god, he's faster. Oh, this is no good. I think
now if you heal...
that's a good point. Okay. Alright, we full healed. Energy ball!
Uh-oh.
Whoa! Okay, it's not worth using up all my heals on this. I think we're just dead here. It's cool. We know what we're dealing with now.
He is landing so many critical hits.
I know, right? It's ridiculous. Okay, I'm tempted to actually level Bear Thief a bit, just because... Shit, I should have opened with Bear Thief. What was I thinking? He'd be great to suicide on him just to lower his strength. Okay, how much attack do they actually lose by Intimidate?
1 point.
1 point? Okay, so it's equivalent of 1 Leer. You know what? That's still not bad. I wish I could cut his fucking tail. But man, I gotta... Where are all the Moonstones in the original games? I forget.
One of them's in Mount Moon.
I know there's an easy one to get in Mount Moon. I used to always use that to get an early Nidoking. Because I want to get Nappets and Rado both to evolve. Yamcha, you can do it! Just Nappa miss a lot. Oh, Jesus. That didn't go well. Okay. Okay, so let's think here. So, I bet you if we leveled up Piccolo just a little bit, he'd probably learn an energy move, and that could turn the tide a bit just because these dudes are buffing their defense, not their special defense. And Piccolo's still good. Like, his stats have been raising quick. Bear Thief, he levels super fast, so it's a very small time investment if we want to see if he learns something useful soon. Like, maybe, no, I don't want to talk to you more. Go away. Like, maybe Bear Thief will learn some kind of stat effect we could throw on him really quick. Cyberman's Acid, I still think is really valuable if we can fire it off in time. Jeez.
And if it lands the burn.
Yeah, if it lands the burn. I feel like the burn did really help us there, because Raditz lost a lot of his health through a burn. Like, probably half of the damage he took was through a burn.
Now, here's what I'm thinking. If you level up Vegeta over, like, the other guys and get him to level 14, then he'd be on par with Nappa. And, at that point, Gallic Gun would probably be dealing half damage to Nappa.
That's a good point.
So, if Nappa hasn't buffed himself at all, then Vegeta can finish him off in 2 hits.
That's a good point. Also, Vegeta's already faster than Nappa, so...
Right.
Oh, Bear Thief just learned Body Slam. Let's check the power of that.
Probably the same as the original game of like 75, 80.
Normal, 85. Malov, leave foe paralyzed. Yeah, that's a lot better than Blade. I mean, the accuracy is the same. And this is normal type and he's normal type, so it gets that bonus.
It gets stabbed, yep.
Yeah, okay. Well, Bear Thief just got a hell of a lot better. Let's actually switch those two. I think that's his main move now. Now, how much experience does he need for the next level? Because again, he levels up as... Okay, it ramped up a little bit, but seriously, Bear Thief levels up quick. I think Bear Thief just became one of my best characters. Bear Thief's better than Yamcha.
It's not hard to do.
Poor Yamcha. He deserves better. Okay, can I one-shot Raditz at this point? I'm actually thinking I might want to level in the forest, not here, because... I don't know, Okay, if I'm leveling someone who has punch, I should be leveling them in the forest, because most of the enemies there are weak against fighting. And also, sometimes you fight Piccolo in there, and Piccolo gives a lot of experience. Speaking of, what does Piccolo need for the next level?
205.
That's not bad. Let's actually, yeah, let's swap Piccolo in there. Let's at least get him to level 10. I think he'll probably gain an energy move, maybe level 10 or 11, because I feel like he just got Giant Form, right? He got that pretty recently?
Mm-hmm.
I'm just trying to think, normally I'd be, thinking, okay, what element, what type bonus could I grab that could really easily win me this battle, but we don't know, because the type bonuses are not, they're not 100% to what they used to be, and... we don't know all of the moves that we're about to learn. For all we know, if we level the Cyberman a couple more times, he learns a fucking psychic move or something. Or self-destruct, which could be really good for finishing off Nappa if it comes to that, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, God. This is fascinating. Okay, part of me is really happy that I'm playing this on the show, because... part of me is really happy I'm playing this on the show, because it's oh yeah, I'm really excited to record more episodes, and the other part of me is hating that I'm playing this on the show, because it's well, fuck, when I don't have time to record, I can't just sit there and enjoy playing this while I'm, rendering something, because I don't want to do too much shit off show. At the same time, though, would people be mad if I power leveled too much off screen? Because the thing is, I don't like power leveling in general too much, because I prefer winning through superior tactics, you know? If I can do that, I like that. But at the same time, I don't think it's too much of a sign that we're shit if we were to power level a bit here, entirely because we are not familiar with this. Oh, man. I'm thinking your tactic, though, with Vegeta is probably our best bet to take out Nappa. I don't think Raditz is too much of a problem, as long as we don't let him run away with the whole Saiyan power thing. Because that's going to snowball out of control if we don't take care of it early, and I think opening with a burn is a pretty good way of shutting down, Piccolo versus Piccolo.
No, I was laughing at the idea of telling Nappa that he sucks, or insulting his family.
Shutting him down verbally.
Burning him.
Oh. Yo mama joking him.
Yeah.
Yo mama's so dumb she stayed on planet Vegeta when Frieza blew it up. You're so dumb you kept working for him. Oh god. Oh fuck. Okay. The leveling's a little slow, which is again what's so appealing about Bear Thief right now. Maybe I should main Bear Thief.
Just like how you're maining Onyx in Platinum.
Hey, Onyx is the best Pokemon. Shut up.
Alright. Alright.
Don't you insult my pride.
Okay.
Fuck. Nothing. Okay, I didn't expect him to gain a move yet. How much experience does he need to the next level?
A little over 200, probably.
And how much do I hate my audience? A little over 200.
All right,
probably.
one more level. One more level.
One more level. Okay, let's do one more level on Piccolo. He does gain stats very quickly, so, you know. If anything, even if Piccolo doesn't learn an energy move at level 10, I think he'd be a good candidate to finish off Raditz after Raditz has been burned or something. Because, like, Piccolo, unless he learns an energy move, I don't think he's going to be much use against Nappa, but he could potentially finish off Raditz, who's a lower level and presumably has lower stats in general than Raditz. But then again, like, Drum is competition for Yamcha, so I don't know how much the stats correlate to the power level of the character, you know? I'm just so interested if, okay, something I'm really interested in. Let's say that Goku is Charmander, which I think in the Pokédex in this one he might be. Does that mean he will have...
check the scouter on that.
Good idea, actually.
No, Vegeta's Charmander.
Okay, so let's say that Vegeta is the replacement for Charmander because that's where he is relative in the Pokédex of the game or the Scouter of the game. Does that mean he has 3 evolutions? Now, we can of course theorize probably because A, he's a starter, and B, Gohan is like 3 slots ahead of him, so there's room for 2 more forms, and that's likely just a 3-form fighter. I keep wanting to call it Pokemon.
Oh, you know what I just thought about?
What?
In Supersonic Warriors, there are 3 levels per character that they can go to, and each one is like a drastic power change.
You are correct. I have not played Supersonic Warriors in a fucking long time, but I do remember that. That was a fun game, by the way. That, and I think there was like
it really was.
There's like a DS one with the what if stories, and one was
well,
what
the first one was
Broly?
GBA, and I played that on stream a long time ago, and I didn't remember it being so unfunctioning.
Yeah, I remember.
But then it had a sequel for the DS, and yeah, it had the What If sagas and whatnot.
The What If saga, the only What If saga I remember, and I remember it because it was hilarious and stupid, was what if Broly got amnesia and became best friends with Krillin?
Yeah, that happened.
That was awesome. So dumb. And because they didn't have multiple sprites, he's just like fucking legendary Super Saiyan Broly in every single shot talking to Krillin. It's hilarious. Okay, but right, so we can pretty safely theorize Vegeta's gonna have 3 forms. I'm gonna go ahead and guess, regular Saiyan, Super Saiyan, and then probably like Majin. That's what I'm guessing. Okay, we got Piccolo to level 10.
With Goku, it's regular, Super Saiyan 3. Gohan, I want to say, is regular, Super Saiyan, Mystic.
You're probably right. Okay, so how quick does Krillin level? Because he just at level 8 learned this move, so I don't think he's going to learn another move for a bit. He levels reasonably quickly. He levels a little bit slower.
That's about the same length as Piccolo, though.
Yeah. Cyberman doesn't need much to top off his level, so that wouldn't hurt to do. Yamcha level's a little slow compared to Piccolo. Bear Thief still levels ridiculously fast. Vegeta's actually our second fastest leveler. It really wouldn't hurt to level him a little bit more. Okay, so here's what I'm thinking. Let's top off that level on Cybermen, and then we level up Vegeta a couple more times, and then I think we're ready to jump back in there, because our tactic was good. I mean, okay, well, they shut down my tactic fast by having a move that ups defense, but we still did well. And a little bit of that was luck, because we got
attack,
a
rather.
Yeah, attack. And we did, actually, here we go. This is our only poison move. What's poison good against to this? We don't know. Let's test it. Regular damage, and Drum is normal and dark.
What is that % chance of dealing the burn?
It must be high, because both times this episode we got a burn, and when I tested before, I only used it twice in, testing, and it got a burn one of the times. It must have a pretty high burn rate. which I'm happy
Maybe
about.
50%.
Yeah. And I mean, I'm totally cool with that. Cyberman was he grass and ground, right? Grass and ground?
Yep.
Okay, so I'm just trying to think about stab bonuses. We don't have any stab bonuses with, wow,
Yeah.
that was weak experience. Especially because he kills people so slowly. So this is the first episode of just power leveling. People in the comments, let us know if you want us to on-screen when we need to level up a little bit like this. I don't know if you guys enjoy listening to us talk about, like, possible tactics going in, because I enjoy talking about it, because I find talking about tactics way more fascinating than just, like, alright, let's just get to level 30 and insta-kill him. Because, I mean, we could do that. We could just turn on turbo and do that, but this is more fun. Okay, none of those
Take it
burn
back
him.
I'm taking that back. May not be
Yeah.
50%.
And he's dark and flying. Maybe we just got crazy lucky on the previous burns.
It may still be the 10% burn chance.
Yeah.
That's typical with burning attacks.
Yeah, because
Not literally the burning attack
Yeah.
that Trunks has.
I would imagine that move does have a burn effect in this game. So I haven't found anything that poison is strong against or weak against yet. In fact, I don't think I found anything in the game that an element is weak against. Okay,
You're gonna want to swap.
Yeah. Let's have Bear Thief. Fuck it. Bear Thief levels fast.
That is one preposterous motherfucker.
Yeah. He absolutely came. It's kind of weird to me that Bear Thief is one of our most reliable characters in the moment. And it's funny because, like, his stats are not bad. Fuck, I didn't level up my Cyberman. Okay. Swapping out and having him fight one more dude will probably level him up. Oh yeah, by the way, for anyone who wants to play this at home, I do have it in the description of all of these videos. If you're playing this on VBA, then make sure you go to your sound settings and switch from 22 kilohertz to 44 in sound, because the GBA is actually capable of way higher quality sound than the speakers were. And it sounds fantastic. Alright, Cyberman leveled up. Didn't learn any new moves. Okay, well, his stats are a little better, and maybe he's a little bit faster than his opponents now, which I would very much appreciate. I doubt it, though. I can't imagine a Cyberman's gonna be faster than, he might be faster than Raditz, but he's not gonna be faster than level 14 Nappa.
But he's the same power level as Raditz.
That is a good point. And now I'm just going fucking overkill. I probably could have punched that one, because that was not super effective. Fire against grass and ground. Good to know. It seems like there aren't very many elemental,
I think fire may just be a neutral thing in this game.
Yeah. Well, we haven't fought many elements, to be fair. Like, what have we fought? We fought fighting, normal, dark, flying, grass and ground. I think that's every element that we fought. Now, some of those are combined with other things, so we don't know if, you know, things are equaling each other out. But it feels like a lot of the elements are kind of like set to neutral, and they're just there for stab bonus.
Here's a thought. Do you think the androids are going to be fighting in steel?
Probably. Or electric and steel, maybe? God, I was thinking last night about, like, all the different areas of the game, and what are we gonna fight there? Like, what do we fight in that power plant? What are the legendaries gonna be? What are we gonna find in Cinnabar Island's mansion? Like, just, it's really interesting to me, like, all the different things we're gonna find, and just, like, what is gonna be put in what areas. I have no idea. The route just on the way to Mount Moon. What's gonna be there? What's gonna be in Mount Moon? I don't know. Is Mount Moon gonna be full of, like, Red Ribbon Army people, maybe? I don't know. I'm really interested, though. It's actually one of the things that I find the most interesting about this game is just, like, what am I gonna find in the next area? I'm just starting to wonder, am I getting less experience for these guys than I would be getting for the Sands outside? Because, like, the highest level I'm seeing here is 5, and the highest level I'm seeing for the Sands outside is also 5.
Yeah, because earlier when you were in here, you were lower levels, so you were getting more experience relative to your characters.
Yeah, there really
now
aren't.
You're at like 12 and stuff.
There really aren't any power leveling points right here. I think we're just gonna get Vegeta to 13 and then go back to that gym leader battle. So because this episode has not been very eventful, everybody watching, everybody's probably tuned out by now or skipped forwards, we are not ending this episode until we take another crack at Yajirobe. Giving you some extra content on this episode since we're almost at 30-minute mark. We're just gonna keep going until we fight Yajirobe again and see how we fare that time. It's so much fun editing this footage, by the way. And
So much fun.
we're recording this episode 2 hours away from when the first episode hits YouTube. And I've been like hyping it up on the Discord server. I've been hyping it up on Twitter. Sending out screen caps of the back of Vegeta's head and everyone's trying to guess what game it is and no one's guessed it yet. Oh god, I'm pumped to read all the comments on it. Alright.
When are you gonna do more Dawn of War 2?
When Brandon's free. Which is never, unfortunately. I'd love to
Top
bring Brandon
comment,
on this playthrough.
lol.
No, the top... Whenever I get a comment of, whenever I get a comment of, like, when are you gonna do this thing? It's always creepypasta. Always creepypasta. Not that that happens very much anymore. It's quite rare because it gets searched less often. But the other day I did get someone, hey, this isn't a Warhammer guide. Yeah, jackass, I get it. I made a Warhammer guide like 4 years ago, and then my hard drive died, I lost all the scripts, and I let people know in the comment section, and I haven't made one since. I'm sorry that the 2,000 videos I've done since then is not good enough for you. Don't shit on my new video over it. You could have just asked politely, and I would have responded politely. People. People are entitled on the internet. Back to Vegeta punching Piccolo. I love the idea of, like, a Dragon Ball Z scene where it's like, where are you going, Vegeta? I'm going off to space to train. And then, like, it cuts over to space and he's just, like, punching Piccolo and Tambourine over and over. He's pacing back and forth in grass as Tambourine stands back up and he punches him back down, and then Piccolo stands back up and he punches him down.
And then an aura flares whenever he levels up.
Yeah, every once in a while.
I learned Destructo Disc.
Every once in a while, he just learns a move and his muscles get slightly buffer. Oh my god, it's incredible. So Vegeta. We're thinking Vegeta is Saiyan, then Super Saiyan, then Majin. That's my idea, at least. God, we didn't even get any
Majin,
attack.
I'm gonna say,
Oh!
Wow.
That's early for Final Flash. When was the first time he did Final Flash and called it Final Flash?
It was against Cell.
Yeah.
Perfect Cell.
Okay, so we have Final Flash. It's fire. It's very slightly stronger than Gallic Gun. Same accuracy. May pulverize
That may pulverize the foe. There's an additional effect to this move where it may pulverize the foe.
That's very similar to Gallic Gun. Now, does that mean that perhaps it will cause flinch? I don't know. Huh.
Because remember, when he used it on Cell, it tore him in half.
Yeah. Okay. Let's just, yeah, switch that back. We'll go heal, and then we're gonna go take another crack at Yajirobe. That's not what I was expecting. I guess I thought the next move he'd learn is probably Destructo Disc, right? Like, that's what I was thinking.
He only used it the one time.
Actually, when did he use it? He used it
against Gohan as a Great Ape.
That's right. That's right. I just thought of something. He used it because he saw Krillin use it, right?
I don't know. Maybe it's just a common move, and he didn't call it Destructo Disc.
Because I'm fairly sure Krillin used it in the battle when Vegeta was Nuzaru, and Vegeta jumped it.
I don't know if he learned it because of that, but it feels like it's just a common type of move, like a slicing move.
Yeah, I think it
because
might
Frieza
be.
also used it, and I don't know if it was because of Krillin using it, but Android 18 was able to use Destructo Disc.
You know what? Yeah, that's a good point. And also, Vegeta couldn't have seen Krillin do it and copy it because Krillin did it from behind. So he couldn't have seen it. So yeah, maybe it is just like a common energy move and is just, you know, that's Krillin's signature thing. Alright. We're slightly better than before. Please get a burn, because if we don't get a burn on him right away, this could be a lot harder than last time. Sweet.
Hey!
Nice. Do you think maybe one of the elements that some of those dudes we were throwing acid on in the forest were resistant to burns? Because we got a great track record of burning Saiyans.
But not against Tambourine.
Yeah.
Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, it happened on Drum, I think.
Did it? I don't remember.
It didn't happen on Tambourine, but it did happen on Drum.
So
then the main draw from that is that flying didn't do anything.
yeah.
I'd say switch into Bear Thief now.
Yeah, I think Bear Thief's our best bet. I don't like that Bear Thief doesn't have any non-physical moves, but our whole team is lacking non-physical moves, unphysical moves. Oh yeah, Intimidate too. Yeah, that's good. That kind of undid a little bit of what he just did. And wow, that really didn't hurt much with all the power downs.
Burn cuts attack in
Oh,
half.
shit, he's got Energy Ball though. That was not as bad as I expected, actually. I wish I was faster than him. I could make him flinch. Oh, no, it's paralysis that Body Slam can do.
Yeah.
Okay, well, he can't be paralyzed because he's burned, but I'm fine with that because I just beat him anyway.
Okay, what I recommend here is swapping out back to Cyberman, try to get a burn, and then swap into Bear Thief just to get the Intimidate off.
Yeah, and also then Bear Thief can die, so we can swap it to Vegeta without getting a free hit on Vegeta. Come on. Okay, he's still faster than me. He's using Sand Power, which I'm not thrilled about. Although if he headbutt, I'd probably just get flinched anyway. Come on, please get a burn. I'm having this move's accurate at least. Yes!
Hey!
Okay, I think we might have this one. Okay, so let's switch out to Bear Thief right away.
And then go into Vegeta.
Now, I hope Nappa attacks immediately and doesn't use Sand Power more, because I want him to knock out Bear Thief right away. Good. Sweet. This is going to plan. Superfluous crit. Good job, Nappa. Wasn't he critting a shit ton in the last fight, too?
Yup.
God, Nappa's scary. I wonder what his ability is. Now, I imagine every Saiyan has a chance, or every Saiyan with the armor has a chance of having battle armor as a trait.
Mm-hmm.
I guess just Final Flash, it's very slightly better.
Yeah.
Just same thing but blue. Wait, Final
Same
Flash
animation
was Final Flash
of,
blue?
flamethrower.
Could have sworn it was
No, it's
gold.
yellow.
Yeah. Okay, well we won this one. Yeah, no way we're losing now. There we go. That
He didn't
worked
even
well.
heal. That's new.
Isn't it Brock has a super potion?
Regular potion.
Okay. Man, I can't wait to catch myself a Nappa. I took you for granted, and so I lost. As proof of your victory, I confer on you this, the official Dragon League Saiyan badge. Fighters will obey you up to level 30. That's what it should have been. Just having the Saiyan badge makes your fighters stronger. It also enables you to use the move Taioken outside battle. I'm familiar with that. What is
Flash.
That? Flash, okay.
Because Taioken is Solar Flare.
Right! That's so smart! I like that. Of course, the fighter must know this move to use it. Do you think Fly is gonna be like the Nimbus Cloud or something? Or no, that's Escape Rope, isn't it?
Yes, yeah, it is. So maybe Bukujutsu is Fly, which is the Japanese name for the flight technique of the
crane school?
hermit.
Yeah. No, I like to think that Fly is just replaced with General Tao throwing a pole. That's the name of the move.
Pole
wait,
throw.
Take this with you. What move is he gonna give us? Sand Power? Contains a technique for fighters. TM teaches you to move fighter. TM's only good for one use. So when you use a pick, your fighter contains Energy Punch. None of them used that on us, did they? It's a powerful punch charged with Ki.
That might be similar in kind to Arm Crash that
Oh, this
that
is good.
Nappa used on Tien to cut his arm off.
Yeah. A punch is charged with Ki. It may raise the user's attack. 100 accuracy, 85 power, fight type. That's pretty good early on.
That's really fucking good.
Yeah, I'm kind of tempted to give that to... Maybe give that to Vegeta?
Well, see if you can even learn it.
Okay, yeah, who can learn this? Everyone but Bear Thief. Oh, no.
And Cyberman.
And Cyberman, right. Okay, so... Well, they're all fight type, so I guess it makes sense that they'd be able to get it. I think I'll hold on to it a little bit until I see what fighters we can catch in the next area, at least. Because, like, I'm assuming Nappa is going to be a physical powerhouse, and he might be a good candidate for that move. Because I would love to have Nappa on my team, especially when I make him a fucking Uzaru. God, is it every single tailed Saiyan can be an Uzaru? Right, a thought I didn't finish earlier about the evolutions. Well, if Vegeta can level twice, if Vegeta can get to a maximum of level 7, I'm an idiot. If Vegeta can evolve twice, well, if Yamcha is the replacement for Rattata, I don't think he is, but let's say he is. Does that mean that Yamcha evolves once? Or could it be possible he evolves multiple times or doesn't evolve at all? Like, is it the thing they replace is how many forms they have? Did they order it that way? I don't know. So, like, let's take an example here. Let's just look numerically here. Piccolo,
Piccolo would probably evolve once.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense to me, he evolves. So, Krillin is right next to Yamcha, and we can assume Krillin does not evolve into Yamcha, so we can say Krillin probably doesn't evolve. What's number 12 in the Pokédex normally?
That would be... probably Butterfree.
Okay, so I don't think the numbers correlate to the amount of evolutions then. Although we could use the Scouter to try and hypothesize things. Like, I think we can safely say that number 11 is probably an evolution of Piccolo. Mm-hmm. Like, that's pretty safe. After Yamcha...
Tien and Chiaotzu.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too.
More Dragon Ball enemies. Probably Demon King Piccolo before Cyberman, and like between Tambourine and Cyberman.
Ooh, yeah, maybe. Okay, I forgot we can use our Scouter to check what areas. Okay.
Hey, he's in the next area.
Oh my god, look at the sprite in the top left. That's incredible.
That's awesome.
I love that. I cannot wait to get Nappa on my team. That's a really good Nappa sprite. I hope his back sprite is just like a stick figure. Okay, we've already healed. This is a good point to end the episode. Let's just walk forward a little bit here. On the next episode...
You can get the running shoes right now.
Oh shit, yeah, where do we...
Yeah, just go right.
Just to the right? Yeah, that's right, because we can't miss it, can we? Hi! Oh, MDB. I hope they rename the running shoes. I'm glad I caught up with you. I'm Dr. Brief Sade. I've been asked to deliver this to you, so here you go. Running shoes. Damn it. I was hoping it'd be like...
Oh, you know what would have been so cool?
What?
Is if when you press B, you fly instead of run.
Oh, that's good. I heard that ZedMax, the guy who makes this, has been working on like mods of making it like an optional update where you can... Because he does updates, actually, so you don't need to remake your save file, which is cool. But he's been working on optional updates that make it so your sprite is Goku walking around. From Legacy of Goku 2, I think, his sprite. And like an option to make it so that like when you're riding a bike, he's in his flight animation. Must go back to the lab. Bye-bye. I'm just gonna walk all the way back. You couldn't have just sent like a courier? There's a letter attached. Dear MDB, here's a pair of running shoes for my beloved Challenger. Is Challenger the name for trainer now? Are they changing it midway through the game? Remember, I'll always cheer for you. Don't ever give up. From Mom. We can run!
End the episode quick.
Alright, you know why they probably don't have a Scouter on your trainer? Because then the sprite couldn't be symmetrical.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Well, I can see why that would keep you from putting a Scouter on every single trainer, because that would be a bitch to deal with. Who knows, maybe there'll be an update one day for it. Anyway, thank you for watching. Next episode, we go through route... Let me just check, is this route 3?
Route 3, probably.
Route 3! Until next time, have a nice day.
Chala.
Head chala!